What's up everyone? My name is Dora. Welcome to my channel. Today I am giving you the best body butter bar recipe ever. Seriously, they perform just as good as they look. This bar is very unique in that it can withstand high temperatures, yet it melts when rubbed on skin. It leaves a light, silky, and velvety finish. You only need 3 ingredients to make it, and it is so worth it. And yes, the sprinkles are also body butter. There's only been a couple times where I felt like a recipe is just too good to give away for free. This is definitely one of those times. It doesn't even feel like anything, and then when you go to rub it in, you're like, oh my God. And it feels so velvety and creamy and soft, not greasy. It's absolutely amazing. As always, check out the description for lots of helpful information like the recipe, substitutions, tips, tricks, updates, the supply list, and more. I already had a great recipe for y'all, but I couldn't help myself. I did more experiments and tested over 30 more recipes, but I did learn a lot. You have to add a hardener like wax or stearic acid. A great general recipe is to use equal parts butter, hardener, and oil. You can use any butter, hardener, and oil that you want. Butter is the main ingredient. It is the moisturizer, and it also gives the bar structure, even more so with a hard butter. I'm using Kokum butter because it is a hard, brittle butter, and I like how it feels. It absorbs well without leaving a heavy, greasy residue. The hardener makes the bar hard, gives it structure, and also raises the melting point so that it stays hard in higher temperatures and it doesn't melt while holding it. I'm using stearic acid as opposed to wax because it doesn't leave a heavy, sticky, or tacky feeling. Instead, it adds a creamy and velvety feel. The oil lowers the melting point, allowing the bar to readily melt on skin and makes the bar absorb into skin quicker. I'm using coconut oil because it makes the bars glide on skin. You know, it gives them that glossy, silky feel, plus it smells amazing. So you're simply going to add equal parts butter, hardener, and oil. Heat ingredients until everything is fully melted. Then add your fragrance oil. If adding sticks, wait until the bars are somewhat hard but still warm, then gently insert them. Then carefully pull them out. The stearic acid makes the bars shrink a bit, so top them off for a flat surface. Allow them to cure for 24 hours. So here the bars have sat for 24 hours. Beautiful. That one has a crack. Oh God, I hope they're not all cracked. That one does too. Oh my God, they're all cracked. The bars cracked when I inserted the sticks. I was a bit late putting them in. So I guess that's where the decoration's gonna go right there, huh? It doesn't matter. It really is irrelevant what they look like. These work so good. Okay, so now we're just gonna stick the sticks right back in there. The sprinkles should be very hard and dry, so melt equal amounts of butter and hardener together, then add mica. For round sprinkles, add varying amounts of mix to create different sizes. The sprinkles dry fast. As soon as they're dry and still a little warm, coat them in mica so they don't get stuck together. And it also adds sparkle. Sieve the excess mica off. Use a pipette to make mini dots or confetti sprinkles. To make jimmies, pour the mix into a square or rectangle shape. Move the mix around so that it dries very thin, and it will dry fast. Do you see how thin it needs to be? Periodically dust it with mica to reduce them sticking together. Make the jimmies as uniform as possible. Start by cutting off the edges, then cut it into sections. Cut each section into uniform, skinny strips. Then cut those strips into jimmies. To make the icing, melt equal amounts of butter and oil together so the icing stays workable for longer. Alright, so now I am ready to start decorating. If you're nervous about decorating, trace your bar shape onto parchment paper to test out potential patterns and practice designs. This will help you choose designs and build your confidence. Apply the icing, then the sprinkles. Do small sections at a time as the icing still dries very quickly. Let the icing set, then remove excess sprinkles. Oh, by the way, you can easily scrape it off and redo it. It doesn't even feel like anything, and then when you go to rub it in, you're like, oh my God. And it feels so velvety and creamy and soft, not greasy. It's absolutely amazing. I've got to tell you, it's insane. Yeah, you see, like, it doesn't feel heavy like normal body butters at all. It's a very light, soft, velvety, creamy finish that's absolutely amazing. What's up, Coco? So I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but this recipe makes a non-greasy bar that moisturizes, leaving a light, velvety, creamy finish. I am so beyond proud of this recipe, and I implore you to try it as soon as possible. It is so easy, and it is so worth it. Subscribe now for more amazing tutorials just like this. It's right there. Click my face right there in the middle.